want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same pack and nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Death comes. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her 1,000.
What's poppin', Kermit?
How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands need a reservation, and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus, all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They ain't thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift.
Okay, Coach, the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game.
Dirty, man.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Right. Yeah. Beast ass didn't make it to the playoffs, did he?
No. 258.
Right, I don't know what he's talking about.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers, and he finds his tight end Graham. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got first down, too. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They done did an update with this playbook, too, man. I don't like this shit. This new update trash, man. They took away one of my X factors and everything.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Now it's caught inside the 25.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
An explosive 38-yard pickup.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Wilson.
Yes, sir. Get that ball back. Let's take that to the crib, boy. Hey, come on. Get your fat ass up field.
This time, we'll go out to the 42-yard line.
bullshit
Thank
out
goodness for
here,
heaters
boy.
up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the
That boy
football in this
came to play
game.
today.
It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to
Hold on
clutch
to
the
that picket
football and
along.
absorb
You
the
ain't holding
hits,
on to that picket
not
like
easily
that.
done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements
I
right
gotta
there.
stand up, play this ball.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
No.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, it's Jones. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday
I said,
when we were
you
watching
did
film. You said right
you
down
know what
the
I
word
meant.
vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. Get in that fucking end zone, boy. Let's
Take
go.
it in. Touchdown,
Packers. I thought I was a damn pushover. Thought I was going to come out here and lay down because he got that damn 63 sack motherfucker.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game.
My wife been here making fun of my ass.
They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in
Hey,
this
you
one.
better quit hating. You better get on my team and shit. I'm playing for this to go to the Super Bowl.
Chalk of the 10. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
We got we got 3 or 4 people watching us play. That's unheard of.
40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Yeah, I got him at
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
Nope.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll get to him after a gain of
just
7 to the 47.
That's some cold OG shit, boy. That's some OG shit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson.
Go ahead, run
He's
that
going to
down.
use his
I'm
legs.
going to give you that.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Steps away
you
to
got
his
me on
left.
that.
Well, this is hauled
got me
in
on
by
that.
Deontay Burnett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. Here's Wilson to throw.
Yes, sir. Get his ass,
Here as
man.
he's taken down.
Oh, he pulled
Rashawn
Strunky,
Gary
huh?
just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Give me that. Give me that shit. Now, come on, pick that off, man.
Incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion.
Should have been an interception. If it was somebody else, they'd have picked this shit off.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Not to throw that bullshit. Playing me. Don't take that a funky ass 3. You ain't good at field goals, no way, nigga. Fucked it up bad.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's
do what you got to do. You need me to pause?
The score will stay right where it is.
Good.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Double check real quick.
Rodgers now to throw. He's going to rifle on deep left, and he fires one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
He's playing with.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right, because he's going to be in a green and gold next week. Yeah, I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to fuck him up.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Check 26, check 26.
On 3rd down, Penny. He's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Now it's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
You got a little more
A 12-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up
the
past the 30.
2013 Seattle Seahawks. You're going to have to show me. You're going to have to show me. You're going to have to show me. You're going to have to show me.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams,
come on,
and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd down now, it's Jones.
Shit. You ain't
and he
see
slips
shit.
up past the 45 before being tackled.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
Look at that. Wow, let's go.
Open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught by Adams.
Let's go.
And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Oh, man.
Now Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
He's been playing me.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Ryan tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
You ain't gonna figure me out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's why I play differently when I play.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Run there on 1st down gets them a yard to the 26. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yep, we wrap up, man. We wrap up.
Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Slow-ass running backs ain't going to work. You're going to have to get out that pocket with your boy.
They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
What was
complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Alert.
From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Somebody come up with a play, please. Thank you. Somebody get that ball.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson now. Throwing again. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
He's going to get rocked.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to have the look up to Burnett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll run on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You're not going to get him.
Preston Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though, 3rd and long. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
All right, I like this motherfucker I'm playing. I love your ass.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Listen. Yo, check 24, check 24.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Yep.
Flushed, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
You better change that motherfucker because I ain't
and the
having
Packers
no
D
mercy.
comes up with a big stop.
No mercy. You better change that.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Nifty footwork at the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he lets it fly for one. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Green 18. 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Shit.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made.
And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Watch the run.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Put that mic back on, huh?
Come on here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Take that mic off. I don't know how that get down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Rodgers now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
Oh, shit.
On first down, Rodgers.
Throw the ball.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On third and long, it's Rodgers.
Tee up these nuts.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
I'll make your ass fumble, boy. You better quit playing. Get your GPS on that end zone.
Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Man, I caught that ball and that dude got that jaw out of there.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I gotta show y'all why. Ain't nobody gonna let
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
hurt my number one receiver.
To go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. You draw corker.
From the 27, Rodgers.
He's able to outhustle
him here as he pulls it in. A gain there of 21 yards. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Now Jones. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Watch the boot, watch the boot. Watch twist. Hey, 626. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
On second down and 4, Rodgers.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Yeah, you took my.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Into
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Let's go back to the
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Come on. Yes, sir.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I whoop kids and I hurt quarterback.
Wilson. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson leaves it for Penny. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Hit that. Oh, my God. I need that ball back, man.
So they couldn't hook up. This time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson.
Yes. Oh, my
His
God.
throw incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Malicious intent. You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with
that first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. And some room to work.
We're going back to
and that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman. Then with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal. Wilson buying time to his left. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
No.
That is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. Got a man. That's Allison.
What are we doing?
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Come on, you big
you're
dummy.
You're going to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Jones. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They'll run it with Jones. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run with Penny. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw.
Oh, come on.
And he'll be brought down.
I hate
That's a face mask.
They
certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Calls whenever you losing, man. In a fucking tight game. That's some whole shit.
So now then the penalties got him set up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Yeah, exactly.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kenny Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Throw the ball,
And a
man.
big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. One to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Well,
this was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly.
Look at that bitch ass.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Wilson. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Being chased down. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here's Wilson. And they almost had another one. They are all over over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Fuck yeah, man. My secondary was truth, boy. That's what I'm saying. I got to get better with throwing that. I got my offensive line, man.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing is Wilson. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And I know it's hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but